here in the building. The Big 12 championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the UCF Knights. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. On the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to find some room. It's Mason. Breaking free at the 35. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they've got him.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it second and short. And they'll use the ground game here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Catch made on the out route. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
If that quarterback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
And there's the handoff. Breaking tackles. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Hokies are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Richardson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Mason. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to throw it again. Over the middle and incomplete. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Knights pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll give it to the back. In the clear at the 25. They can't slow him down. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Knights looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using his legs, it's Mason. He's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Throws it to the right. And he pulls in the catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The Hokies come to the line with first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Still no answer for the passing game.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PhD is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to pass here on second down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The Knights are in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, UCF. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defensive coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. You've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off. He spins out of a tackle. Brought down to the 22 to 1st down, very near the red zone now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
UCF 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down. We're going to throw the football. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quick completion to the tight end. Finding some room at the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. This one will be fair caught. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right here at the sideline.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. Going again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense on the field to take over. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run?
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, let's tip our cap to his quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
And the Hokies have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Inside the 40. The 20. The 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, UCF. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from, and nothing but green grass ahead. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This offense is still clicking. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, but he loved to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make the play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Hokies. And the route is on. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And this one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days.
It's blocked. Still a live ball here. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back?
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down he goes, a sack.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Hokies. To stretch the lead, the route is on. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget, Kurt.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Big gain, catch made at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, nice.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Defense is coming after him. Looking for his big tight end. Who makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play.
Here we go.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play. And
looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision...
And the freshman making an impact play there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in, trying to extend the play. Going to try to use his legs here. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And a point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. All day to throw, finally throws it to his left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. The Knights pick up enough for a first down here. Looking to throw again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receiver.
Touchdown, UCF. Still no answer for this offense. Now they line up to kick the extra point. There's the point after. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing And here comes a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Short return, tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Looking to pass here. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Took contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Touchdown, Hokies. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
UCF 42.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Lets it go as he's being hit. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. Empty set now, 5 wide. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackled there by the defense.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense.
Touchdown, Knights. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset or planned it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
UCF 49.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. They took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call them.